You are one of the best coaches in real estate in Florida. You're the team leader of a great office of Keller Williams and also partner of Keller Williams. It's a quiet and impressive resume. Tell me first, how did you start it in real estate? Because I don't know that.
Yeah. So I bought my first house in 2004.
Okay.
Wow. So bought my first house, and my fraternity brother from college was my real estate agent. Shout out to Brian Saver. I asked, how do I get in this? And he said, come check out the brokerage I was at. And I went, and I was like, I could do this. All I have to do is like have conversations with people, and like the sky's the limit. Sign me up. And so I learned a model. So I got my license in July of 2005.
Okay.
So I got my real estate license in July of 2005, and I learned a model. How fast can I absorb everything and be part of this beautiful culture at that time of just collaboration, of learning and caring and focusing on our clients and building a business. And all of this happened just in time for the market to implode. And so that's now true. 2007, it was like a sinking Titanic, a sinking boat. And so agents just started leaving to different companies. And that's how I was first introduced to Keller Williams by my first broker. And I went into his office one day, and he made this like really interesting comment. And the comment was, you see this book, and he took out the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book. And he said, this is one of the greatest books ever written for real estate. It teaches people how to net $1 million with a business model. And you want to hear something funny? He said, I remember it like it was yesterday. Nobody at Keller Williams reads it. And that's what he said. He's like, it's written by the founder, Gary Keller of Keller Williams, but nobody at Keller Williams reads it. It is hands down the greatest foundational book to learn how to build a duplicatable business, how to build a lead generation business, how to run a profitable business, and how to run a organization where you hire people. All of this is foundational models inside of that book.
Wow. And
those are the 4 models that are taught in the book. The interesting part is most folks don't go to the back of the book because they start reading it and then they just, for whatever reasons, but the back of the book gives you all ways to hire people, how to build systems, how to retain, how to compensate. All of this is towards the back of the book, and yet models.
Do you know when this book was written?
2004-ish,
2004.
Somewhere around there.
So it was pretty new when you got it.
For sure, and that's why he kind of took it out, and he's like, this book.
And do you think there is a difference for the application of that book today, 20 years later? Or do you think it still applies to everything? 1000%
still applies today.
Okay.
So July of 2005, I got my license, and we were in this room, 8-10 of us. I was the oldest at 24 years old. We would have our piece of paper with our numbers in the middle, and then before we would get on the phones, we would highlight like green, red, or green, yellow, and one would be our left hand and the other would be our right hand, so you know which ones to dial with what line.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And so
everything, everything that was business generated, it was through the phone. Everything was phone calls.
Yeah, outbound, and then we would get some internet leads. I mean, they weren't internet leads then.
But no door to door.
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, we were introduced to it when we would ask, call it expired. It's like we were introduced to it, but it was 95% outbound dial.
Okay.
This, I believe, is the foundational difference as a market adjusts for agents to succeed. Do you have a model to follow? So as the market reacts or adjusts, you have a foundation.
Yes.
And are you comfortable in what to say so that you can listen and help people by asking them questions so that they can self-discover what's right and best for them in the real estate business?
Yeah.
And so you're kind of going all back to 05, 07, I joined Keller Williams. The reason that I had chosen Keller Williams back in 07 was because my real estate coach, which I invested in coaching within 6 months of having my license.
Okay.
It was really like 3 months. I went to my first seminar. I got my license in July. My first seminar was October. And I went, wow, this is awesome. It was an event in Orlando, and it was where I was exposed to people, seeing people that are closing hundreds of transactions a year. And then it's like, how do they do it? Well, they follow a model.
Yeah.
They follow a system. And then you just plug into that system. There's a saying, you can't teach old dogs new tricks. And so as the market's turning, they're like, just do this.
Yeah.
And it's speak to more people, expand your area that you service, and embrace short sales and foreclosures, because that was where that market was going. And so I doubled the amount of people I called. I expanded to all 5 counties of Central Florida, and I learned everything I possibly could about what a short sale was. And the fourth thing that we had to learn was what FHA was, which is so interesting because at that time, FHA was like 3 to 5% of every transaction for the last 10 years, or since, I don't know the exact statistics, but it was a very, very small amount of transactions.
Can you explain to people what an FHA is?
So FHA is a government-based loan that was 3.5% down.
Yes.
So as the banks were failing, the number one option for securing a loan was an FHA loan, because of the amount of money necessary to purchase.
Yes.